Everyone on Polymarket thinks they have a strategy, but honestly, most people are just guessing and calling it trading. So today, I decided to test one of the most talked about strategies people claim can actually beat Polymarket. And not just talk about it, I'm going to run it live. I'm going to find a market, analyze it, and place the trade in real time so we can see if this strategy actually works or if it's just another thing people on Twitter say to sound smart. And the interesting part is, once you combine this strategy with the right data, you start noticing things most traders completely miss. So let me show you exactly how I analyze these markets and why this one caught my attention. Figuring out the real probability is insanely hard. You need data, positioning, liquidity analysis, volatility patterns, not vibes. So instead of guessing, I used an AI analyzer to break down markets based on volume, historical resolution data, sentiment shifts, and probability gaps, basically looking for mispriced odds. And I'm going to show you exactly how I use it so that you can start winning as well. Alright, we're on Polymarket right now. I'm not looking for flashy headlines, I'm looking for volume. Volume equals attention. Attention equals mispricing opportunities. Scrolling. Okay, this one. Will the Iranian regime fall by June 30th? 47% chance. Almost $4 million in volume. That's serious liquidity. When volume is high and emotion is high, pricing gets distorted. Now, most people would stop here and go with their gut, but that's not the strategy. Instead, I screenshot this market and I run it through Polysite. Let the AI cook. What Polysite is doing on the back end isn't magic, it's structured probability modeling. It's analyzing resolution criteria, time horizon compression, historical regime stability data, coercive capacity indicators, volatility shifts, sentiment dispersion, and comparing current market pricing to historical outcome baselines. It's not reacting to headlines, it's calculating structural likelihood. And here's what it's saying: bet on no, 78% confidence. Why? Because the resolution threshold is extremely high. There are no confirmed fractures inside the core power structure, and regime collapses rarely happen inside compressed 3 to 4 month windows without clear institutional breakdown. In other words, 47% is emotional pricing, not structural pricing. So now we go back to Polymarket. No is sitting at 54 cents. If the true probability is closer to 70% plus, that's mispriced. I'm entering $600 to win about $1,100. Trade placed. This is the hidden strategy. You don't trade narratives, you trade mispriced probabilities. You use liquidity as a filter, you use structure over emotion, and you let data validate conviction before capital goes in. Most people will keep gambling, but the ones who understand edge will quietly compound. And the earlier you start doing this correctly, the harder it becomes for everyone else to compete.